Hello, Commando. Welcome back to the Toasty Show. Today is Friday, and that means questions from Isaac, pretty much.
Yep.
What you got for me, Isaac?
All right. Zombie apocalypse.
Oh, you're going back to, like, middle school, I see.
Happens right now. What are you doing? What is your plan of action?
Like, right now, as we're filming this?
Well, basically.
So, zombie apocalypse. Well, I'm gonna grab you. Old school zombie apocalypse squad. We always talk about that in middle school. You know, I actually went on Facebook and we have that like zombie apocalypse survival group or whatever it's called. We made a long time ago. We were in weird stuff.
That's fun stuff.
It was fun stuff. No, so I still got. I get my swords. I get that chainsaw, the shotgun in there. I mean, I got my brother here. I got my parents, so I've got a pretty good crew right here. So I get. First off, I would immediately think of a way to secure my dogs. Go out and get like 2 crates for my dogs, so they don't go running off into the zombies. But yeah, I would gather up all the weapons in the house. I would start like collecting gallons of water. Like I would get like huge jug and just pouring gallons of water. Who's somebody with a big old car? I mean, my car can store quite a bit.
Do you want to take that time to go to other people, though?
Go to get other people? I don't think so. I think if they come, they come. I know Carson is heading back from vacation right now, so be like, hey, look, stuff is going real bad. You come right to us.
So is your plan to stay hunkered down for a little bit, or do you need to...
There's a lot of glass in this house, if you haven't noticed.
Or do you need to get out?
Get out. I'm going to go somewhere a bit more secure. Go to the prison right down the road.
I don't know about that.
But there'd be prisoners there.
There'd be people there. It's hard.
So the real question's like, okay, look, anybody can get their weapons and their team or whatever, and a vehicle. But where do you go?
Exactly.
That's the thing.
Where do you actually go? And you said about your dogs, it's like, but your dogs, they're gonna be barking. You know what I'm saying?
Duke's a whiner. Yeah.
Do you sacrifice your dogs?
No. I don't have the heart. Dude, you look Duke in the face and think...
But there's at a time, it's like, you or the dog. Because, like,
No, Isaac. Get Duke in here. I want you to look Duke in the face.
It's not about that.
It is. It's about his face.
Okay, but, like...
Look him in the face.
Your dog
say, hey, look.
Noise attracts...
Look, we have
zombies.
We have little shock beepers. Anytime he like even begins to do a little beep, and he'll be like, "Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to." He's already trained.
What about when you're sleeping?
What about when I'm sleeping? He'll be sleeping with me.
What if he just hears something and starts barking out of nowhere?
Have you met Duke?
No, I'm just... Hey, you don't know how they're going to react.
They don't bark.
Jack does.
Jack does, but only if it's black.
Black zombies.
Black zombies. Got me there. Let's start ripping their faces.
But yeah, it's like, where do you go?
Yeah, that's the hard bit.
You gotta get out.
Where do you go?
You gotta go in the mountains.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like you gotta, and not even just like the mountains, like you gotta go into the mountains. Like you gotta hit up like Rock City, make your way over to the Appalachians, maybe.
Like you gotta
go.
You gotta get out of
You gotta find snow.
It sucks for everybody that's in downtown. They're dead.
Yeah.
Because then you gotta worry about traffic, all that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think generally you should go
up.
Yeah. Highest elevation you can get to, really. Or beach. You can always go out into the ocean. I don't think a zombie could follow you into the ocean.
No. Well, I mean, unless you're on some like Resident Evil type jump. But that's like a different...
Like last ditch effort, you like run out to the ocean, hope you can find a sandbar. and like chill.
Yeah. So
Maybe the salt would even help like dissolve their bodies away.
Just gotta grab some backpacks.
Or does that preserve them? That preserves them, doesn't it?
I have no idea. Just gotta grab some backpacks. Yeah, get some as much supplies as you can.
Get as much as you can, as much water as you can.
Yeah.
And like, you know what? You could even hear me out. Money, probably not gonna be a big factor.
No.
Empty out your bank accounts, stocking up on gas, and just keep moving. Keep the car going.
Yeah, but like
enough gas that you wouldn't run out.
True. Just go get gas.
Yeah, just like empty out enough of your bank account that you can have reserves of gas for just about any fairly long distance trip you need to make.
Yeah, but like once the zombie apocalypse hits, it's like there's no law. No one's gonna be worried. Like it's gonna break loose.
It's like you can get the money back if things return to normal, but like money is not a factor when that comes around.
How many clothes do you pack? Do you pack a lot of clothes? Or do you just like,
I don't have that many clothes, period. I think you might notice that
I mean, just like, you know, a couple things. Or do you just go what you got on?
I pack different clothes.
A couple.
Yeah. Get some Tide Pods. In case you find a good washing machine.
No. You don't need to worry about washing.
Bring, you know what? You know what I would bring? Toilet paper.
True.
2-ply.
I mean, that's not like the biggest.
I'm not wiping my ass with a leaf.
You're going to run out of toilet paper, though.
Not if I bring a lot of toilet paper.
You're still going to run out.
Do you stop by an ammo store? Because, like, that could get a little feisty.
I think not at first. Not as soon as it breaks. Not as soon as it hits. I think you have to wait and just go hope you can find some ammo. Because once it hits, that's where everybody's gonna go.
And what laws do you like? Do you become a hostile immediately?
Yes.
Like your first sign of people, you.
Yes.
Either like get out or get shot.
Yeah. Like you can't trust anybody, especially when it first hits, because they're crazy. They'll flip. You can't trust anybody. Maybe later down, you can meet some people, figure out what's going on, but no.
Understandable.
Next question.
Wait, it's your question. It's your question.
Yeah, I know. I was like, are you ready for the next question?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you're writing a book, right?
Yes, I am.
Do you know the ending of this book?
Yes.
Like, do you know everything that's going to happen in this book?
I don't know everything that's going to happen, but I have it most of the... Yeah.
Did you, before you started the book, did you know the ending?
Yes.
See...
Well, what do you mean?
Like, before you, like, actually started writing. Like, you're planning, you got your thoughts, ideas.
Yeah.
Did you know,
I plan everything. I've started a lot of series, but I haven't actually started, like, writing all of them, because I plan everything out ahead of when I start writing it.
See, that makes my brain hurt. Like, back when, I didn't know if you know this, I tried to write a book. Like, I started, but, like, it's so hard. Because, like, you got to know the ending, but then it's like, do you need to know the ending, or are you just going to write and let it play out?
Here is how I do it, okay? Usually I start with a single concept of, like, a scene or a characteristic, something like that. Just a weapon, something. Just one single thing. And it, like, builds around that a little bit. And then it builds its way kind of almost back to the beginning. Like, where is this all coming from?
Yeah.
And then from there, skip the middle, figure out the end. Like, where is this going to end up? And then it just kind of...
comes together?
Yeah.
And then that's
the way I do it.
There's a lot to think about when writing a book.
Yes, there is.
It's like, I don't know. I feel like... For me, I don't know. Planning every single thing out would stress me out. You know what I'm saying?
I have a feeling...
Because then I wouldn't get started. I'd just be trying to figure out everything that's going to happen.
my philosophy, and I'm not gonna say that I'm like an expert or anything,
Yeah.
but like my philosophy as far as like writing goes is like most of it is dependent upon your creativity. The whole like rhetoric and like word choice and
Yeah.
doing all that stuff, like
That'll fix
I'm pretty
itself.
sure that like at least 25% of all of the acclaim that authors get for specific like blah this and that probably just came naturally and was accidental, I guess. Not accidental, but like it was just them writing. They didn't like think like, oh, I should do this neat little thing.
Yeah.
Like it just kind of happens. Like I've written things and people have been like, oh, that's so cool that you did that. And I'm just like,
Did I?
that was not intentional. I'll come out and say it too. I'll be like, that wasn't intentional, but you know, I'm glad you think that.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I feel like for me, it would just be easier just to kind of have like a general outline, and then just write.
See, because I got a little whirlwind going on up in here.
because it's
so,
like
things change so much for me. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like write like 100 pages because then I'm gonna end up like eventually going back and having to
changing.
rewrite little things all
Yeah.
throughout those 100 pages. It's gonna like.
Yeah.
So I plan everything out ahead of time.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't actually sat down and tried in a long time, so I don't even know how I'd approach it now. But I was just wondering, you know,
I got.
because I would like to actually write a book. It's
Yeah.
just like the ideas and all that. It's just like it's a lot. You don't just wing a book.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say I've been writing it for 4 years. It's not the one I'm coming out with. Not the one I'm working on now. But there's one that just started out as like little, almost anthology type stories I would tell about one character. Just doing little battles or anything. I would just tell them to my friends on the bus or think about them and like play them out by myself. And sometime a few years back, like something snapped in my head and like it all came back and it started to just form itself into a series, and it's large, extremely complex. It's got so much going on everywhere, but it's very, very long in the making. Won't be releasing anytime soon though, because it's
a difficult process.
it would be at least 7, maybe 8 books worth of material.
How long? About each book?
I don't know. Some shorter than others. Some, I mean, it's kind of like a Harry Potter type thing, really. Some would be long, others would be longer. Some would be Goblet of Fire, some would be Chamber of Secrets. Yeah. The one I'm currently working on is about, I mean, at the base level, it's just about a guy helping his childhood friend through depression, because he's a super positive guy and his friend has had a history of depression.
Yeah.
But his friend gets depressed. He meets him for the first time in like, I don't remember how many years off the top of my head. It's been a while since I've like looked at it. But and it just helps him through his depression as best he can. But like there's something kind of shady going on in the background. There's a lot more to it than that. At the base level, that's the concept of the book. We will see you guys on the weekend, hopefully for some ice cream eating. Stay toasty.